YouTube, what's up, man? It's your boy Richardson from Minimum Wage to Millionaire. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been here, welcome back. So today, guys, just wanted to talk to you guys. You guys read the title about the library and how so phenomenal the library is and the resources. And I would even argue it's almost a necessity in some capacity to build your education, primarily around finances and stuff. And I'll kind of explain and kind of go thoroughly on that later in this video. But just to kind of give you a little background. So I went to the library yesterday to go pick up some books. Trying to go pick up some books. I put some books on hold. I put some Blu-rays on hold because I'm trying to get back into watching like documentaries and stuff like that on Blu-ray, as well as like some books. Because one of my ideas was that I was going to do like book reviews as shorts. So I'll read like popular financial books. Rent them from the library if I don't buy them myself, because I am willing to buy some books and stuff here and there, and then do like shorts, like 60 to 90 minute shorts, doing like a kind of quick review on the books and see if I could recommend them to you. So that was one of my ideas. I'll put a pin on that later. But when I went to the library, so picked up the DVD, the Blu-rays and stuff, and as I was walking out, I saw these it's like these pamphlets. Again, I live in the West Palm Beach area, so, my library system is Palm Beach. I don't think y'all can really see it, but, sorry. They have these, activities and classes and stuff like that. I don't know if you guys will even be able to see it, really. I'll just kind of read them off to you guys. So they have things like back to school, classes that help you learn how to do, Microsoft Word or Google Sheets, making art and stuff like that. And you might be like, Richardson, that seems pretty cool. And I'm like, yeah, I never really realized how much the library have a lot of these events and stuff like that to help you learn how to do those things. But even going a step further, where is it? They have things like helping to build your resume. So, if you're trying to, seek employment, trying to look into these things and you don't know where to look for it, maybe you're not really efficient on how to use AI as of now, right? You could go to the library and kind of get the fundamentals to learn how to build a resume and stuff like that. But interesting enough, alongside that, and I think they had some courses on building finances and stuff. So the library is very phenomenal in a lot of these skills that a lot of people may not have, or a lot of people don't know about, but they could just walk in the library. And the library is free, right? We all pay for it in our property taxes. So it's not free, but you get what I mean. It's available to the public. And it's if we're already going to pay property taxes, why not use them? And to learn about finances or any other educational topics and learning those skills. And it's funny enough too, because I made a video a couple days ago where I explained to you guys kind of venting about how I'm not having any luck getting into the trades, more specifically electrical field, but also I'm looking into HVAC and plumbing, and I was just kind of venting my frustrations on that, right? Look what I found in the library. This is crazy. Right before I was walking out, I don't believe in coincidences. I don't believe in luck. I believe in God, right? So, and I've prayed about it a lot of times to God about this. So look, they have this skill trade career collection. Again, maybe you guys might not be able to see it. But they have this event where, for high school students, college students, people who are already in the trades, or people who are looking into getting into the trades, they have this event next week where you could go there and pretty much meet professionals, kind of network, get collaboration with other people, and potentially some of these companies that are partnered and joining the event has career opportunities. So this is phenomenal. Again, I would not have known this just by searching, and maybe I would have, but it would have taken me longer to search it up on the internet versus going to the library, which is pretty much this place where you have all this resources and stuff like that. So I don't want to make this video too long. I just want to emphasize with you guys, man, look into your local library. You know, whether you're a minor or you're adult, you could go ahead and get a library card and kind of go right ahead and start checking out these resources, from books to Blu-rays, newspapers. They also have like digital libraries. Like some of the libraries partner with Hoopla, which is an app where you could kind of have access to digital books and audio books and also movies as well. So you could kind of emphasize that. So let's say your particular library doesn't have a book, but maybe they partner with Hoopla and maybe Hoopla have access to it. You could be able to go check that out yourself. And it's just so phenomenal of a research. And I kind of understand, and I'm going to kind of take a political turn and then go back in, because I don't really talk politics, but I can understand why so many people fight so hard and push back against like defunding the libraries, or when you hear like political topics of people like politicians want to cut library funding and all that stuff. I fully understand now why a lot of people push back against it very vehemently, because I'm thinking, at one point I'm like, yeah, it would suck to lose the library, but it's like we have the internet, and you could argue the internet is a better resource than the library, and in a lot of cases it is. But going to the library myself as an adult and really taking the time to really appreciate all the resources and stuff that are available there, including, again, one of my ideas is trying to spin off and to doing short form content where I review financial books. The library's perfect for that, even better than the internet when it comes to that. So it's one of those things that I was very ignorant to, and I kind of understand why people fight so hard about it. And even just kind of going a little bit side tangent, but just connecting to the library. When I was there too, you've seen a lot of the unhoused people, people who are homeless, there going to the library as well. And I never really thought about it. I'm like, the library is literally one of the only, places that they're pretty much welcome in, right? Now, obviously, if they're causing a disturbance, because some of the homeless people, again, not to judge them, but some of them have some particular problems, issues, mental issues, maybe drug problems, where they kind of act erratic, right? Obviously, you have to kind of calm that down, but for the most part, a lot of them come in, get away from the Florida heat, and in Florida it's very hot, and they kind of get AC, and some of them have like phones or tablets or devices to communicate and stuff. They could charge those things, and then use the computer maybe to get to resources, or even a lot of times the library has like resources to like home shelters and food banks. So a lot of times the homeless will go there and be like, okay, where's the nearest food bank? Okay, there's 3-mile walk there. Okay, let me charge my phone, let me get some AC, let me get some water, because they have the water fountain, and then I'll make my way there. And I never really realized how important that is, and it's really phenomenal how that all works. And I know I touched upon like the classes and stuff, but they even have classes like for people that where English is not their first language, or they need to improve their English. They have classes on that as well, and it's so many. The library could be used to build so many skills beyond just reading a book, but it's so much courses, and they even have like business like classes and meeting spaces. So like, hey, if they'll have like events where they're like, hey, we'll have these like people coming there showing you, what it means, how to build an LLC or starting an LLC, and what it means for business and all these tools. So sometimes if you want to start a business and you don't really know, and you don't just want information thrown at you, but you want someone to kind of sit there and talk to you, you could do that. And it's just like, oh my goodness, why did I not see this? It's low-key overlooked, the library, and I'm singing its praises, and it's really phenomenal. So I don't want to take too much of your time. I just wanted to bring that up to you guys. To go ahead, research your local library. Take time this week whenever you have time. If you already have a library card and you already know about the library, then what I'm saying is just probably an echo chamber. But for those that really don't know, for those that kind of look at the library solely as just, getting books, and I don't read books. I read digital books, so I don't care about library. I would dare you to take 30 minutes of your time and go to the library. And even if you're not intending on checking out anything, just walk around. Go to the informational section and just see the type of pamphlets and all these like pamphlets that I showed you guys. Look into the events. And even if you don't need to utilize these services, if you know somebody who, again, needs to learn how to build a resume, if you know somebody that needs to improve their English, if you know somebody who whatever it is that may happen. And they even have like resources for, victims of assault, right? Whether it's physical abuse or sexual or all that emotional abuse, they have resources for that. So a lot of times people don't know, who do I call when I'm the victim or someone else is the victim of these acts, right? They have resources for that. And again, it's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. But I don't want to make this video too long. Thank you guys. It's Richardson from Minimum Wage to Millionaire. May the Lord be with all of you guys today. Have a nice one.